Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of my FireRed 100% playthrough. And I actually played quite a bit off screen, however, I don't have much to show for it. So if you go to look at my trainer card, you can see we're at 8.5 hours. And I will show you what I did is I caught 2 Clefairy. I caught really only those 2 Clefairy, but the reason I caught them off screen, I caught this one and I caught this one. The reason I caught them off screen is because I decided to spend most of my time playing off screen, just kind of shiny hunting and seeing if I got anything. And so I was hunting on the 3rd floor of Mount Moon, where there's the highest chance of finding Paris and Clefairy while other Pokemon are spawning. You can guarantee a Paris spawn on the 2nd floor. And so I was thinking, well, if I find a shiny, I can use one of them on the team. And when I found those 2 Clefairy, I thought, these are so rare that I don't really want to look for them while recording. And so I just went ahead and captured them, and I recorded capturing them on my phone. And I should have showed a clip if it looked good in video editing of just me catching them real quick. But anyway, also, I did a little bit of leveling up. I leveled up Liberty to level 15 so that she would learn Sleep Powder and Stun Spore. And that was just for if I found a shiny, it'd be easy to catch. I wanted to be able to put it to sleep. And I also leveled Sonar up to level 12 so that he could get Double Kick. And that's all I really did. I didn't find any trainers, I didn't get any items or anything. I just leveled them up a little bit and I looked for a shiny and I didn't find one. So anyway, and I have been looking for shinies on my actual Game Boy. I haven't, I'm not using the emulator to super speed or anything because I personally, I don't know, I feel like it's, I don't know, if I find it more fun to not do that personally. Anyway, let's actually get in here and explore. I have not caught a Paris yet, and I didn't do that because they're so common that I figured I'd wait and we can catch one on screen. I must have already got that. Alright. Another Zubat. I don't remember if we fought this bug catcher. It's been a day. It's been a couple days since I played the first 2 recordings. Let's put Arya up front, and we can use her. Oh, we already fought him. Okay. He must be the only one we fought. Looks like we already did this little left side of the cave. I just couldn't remember. Alright, well in that case, let's put Sonar back up front, because I know what this trainer has. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. She has a Clefairy. And unfortunately for her, Clefairy, before X and Y, is a normal type. And Double Kick is super effective. I better not get Q-charmed. Oh, wow. That's what I should have expected. Don't sing. Don't sing. That's fine. That's what I was going to do again. Clefairy's cheering you on, Sonar. You've got to do it again. Clearly, even if you do love her, she wants you to hit her. Dang it. Alright, now she's going to get poison pointed, right? Right? Yeah, there we go. That's right. Oh, but we're still hitting. Okay. Alright, we got the double slap versus the double kick. Who will win? I think Clefairy will win. Unless it only hits twice. Hit twice. No! Ah, and there goes Sonar. Okay, well, let's try to get the knockout with Ari. No, Arya can kill the bug catchers pretty easily. Let's try to let's see if we can evolve Athena. Alright. Let's go for Bubble. Oh, I forgot I had Water Gun. Dang it. I should have Water Gun where Bubble is. Alright, it doesn't matter what she does. Yeah. Okay. Her final growl. And there's the KO. She fainted. The fairy. I did not level up. I lost? I came because I heard there are some very rare fossils here. Well, your Clefairy just got added as a new one. Dang, I guess we can try to knock out this Zubat. But they don't give a lot of experience, so I would need to knock out like a Geodude to level up there. Alright, let's go ahead and heal up Sonar. My whole strategy of double kicking did not work. It lost to the double slap. That's proof, guys, that slapping is a more powerful attack than kicking someone. You can apply that to real life. That's totally true. So, anyway. So Mount Moon is not that hard to explore, but if you like, I don't know. I can see someone getting frustrated in here. Because there's non-stop random encounters, but in terms of navigation, I don't really think it's that hard to explore. Maybe that's because I've played the beginning of this game so many times that I have the layout memorized, which is true, but I don't know. Alright, this is a risk. You know what? Yeah, this is a risk, but I'm gonna... No, I'm not. I'm gonna switch into Athena. And, I think Paris only knows Scratch. Never mind. That sucks. Okay, you know what? Water gun, it shouldn't faint, and we can catch it. And I guess the hope is just... I thought it wouldn't have the stun spore yet, but I was wrong. Alright, we'll do one more. Water gun. Twice in a row. Or not in a row, but just twice in general. That's unlucky. I think paralysis is only 25% chance of stopping you from attacking, so that's why it feels worse when it happens. Alright, we'll throw our Pokeball and capture Paris. And there we go. Could have also saved Paris to capture in the Safari Zone, but it's fine. There we go. We do not want to nickname it. I'm not training a Paris unless I wasn't planning on training a Paris unless it was shiny. That was pretty much the play. We Team Rocket are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Alright. Oh my gosh. Sandshrew is so strong. Double kick. Oh wow, it is strong. Or at least it's beefy. And it's getting more defensive. Okay. And my Squirtle is paralyzed. Well, we'll just keep double kicking. I'm sure it'll eventually work. Right? I mean, he's not attacking, so why not? Just maybe I get a crit. Each hit has a crit. There we go. Crit chance. In the old games, in Red and Blue, I think if you got a crit at like the start, like the crit was just determined at the very beginning, and it would be a crit for all hits or none of them. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, please don't miss. There we go. All right. All right. That Sandshrew played like hyper defensive, and it did not work out for him. All he did was curl up in a ball and throw some sand at me at the very end. Alright, let's try another double kick. If we don't miss, we're good. We missed. Okay, well, we're still fine. It's not... At level 13, watch out, Rattata suddenly becomes a lot scarier because it gets access to Hyper Fang, which is an 80 base power normal type move this early in the game, which is actually pretty strong. So watch out. Watch out for them Rattatas. There we go. Level up. Level 13. And Zubat. Alright, let's... Oh, that Paris has an item. Let's use Liberty, as she has Confusion. And Zubat did not confuse me. Switch those. And there we go. Knockout. I blew it. Darn it all! My associates won't stand for this. This is actually the room I was shiny hunting in. Oh, there's another Clefairy. Well, for me, it's another Clefairy. This is the first time we've encountered one recording. I'll knock it out. Or try, I guess. It might cute charm me and do all the stuff. No, okay, we're good. Alright. Get the knockout. So, I was shiny hunting in this room, and the way I was doing it to, like, not, encounter that grunt or anything, I don't know if there was an item up here and I grabbed it. I must have grabbed it. I was literally just standing on this bottom row and just running back and forth. And the grunt did not fight you if you're on the bottom. So I just was running back and forth and hoping I just ran into a shiny. Shiny Zubat, Geodude, Paris, or even the rare Clefairy. Any of them, I was like, if I find one shiny, I'll use it on my team. Otherwise, I don't think I'll use any of them. But I was like down to use one if they were shiny. That was pretty much my thought process. Let's grab the tiny mushroom. I assumed that's what it would be. I'm gonna go back to heal again since it's so close, and we've got a paralyzed Pokemon, and I don't want to use my one paralyzed heal this close to the Pokemon Center. I guess I really kind of want to be knocking out these Geodudes, but I also don't want to... I don't know. These Geodudes are... not Geodudes. The Zubats. I wish... if I had like a Pikachu, it'd be easy breezy, because I'd just Thunder Shock them all. But I do not have a Pikachu. Let's deposit Paris, since we're not using it. Alright. And we've got a little selection of... we got like a dozen Pokemon in here already so far for our eventual living dex. So that's pretty cool. Making slow and steady progress. Alright. And yeah, we've got 17 Pokemon in the Pokédex. I haven't caught an extra Pidgey or Caterpie. I mean, these 3 Pokemon I'm using that's not my starter are really common and not hard to get, so it's not a big deal that I haven't went out of my way to catch another one right away. Especially like Nidoran, because if you wait, you can catch them in Safari Balls, and that's just kind of cooler. Like if you transfer them up to newer games, it's cooler to be in a Safari Ball, so... alright, we'll run away. Actually, if I put up... well, I'll leave it like this. The next time I encounter... the reason I don't want to peck Paris is because of its ability. Let's see how much peck does to this Zubat. If I can 2-shot Zubat, I'll start knocking them out at level 8. Okay, I just barely can. And if it... yep, there we go. That's not too bad. If it's a 2-hit KO or better, I should be able to fight the wilds. Alright, I believe there's a trainer down here. Yep. If I find a shiny on, like, while recording after doing all those other encounters, that'd be so crazy. It's not gonna happen. But that'd be really cool. Alright, we got a potion. This guy... what? Don't sneak up on me! Alright, he's a super nerd. Joven would like to battle. He's got a Magnemite. I've got the perfect lead. We'll go for the double kick. Because Magnemite is a steel type, he gets super effective damage from fighting. Magnemites have deceptively high special attack for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it's like 80 or something, which is really high for a non-evolved Pokemon. That's like as strong as some fully evolved Pokemon. Alright, we got Voltorb up next. Just keep double kicking. That should be good. 2 times. That's going to be a 2-hit knockout. Or I guess 4-hit, depending on how you want to call it. Oh, it's not! I had the unlucky rolls. For those who don't know, in Pokemon games, the amount of damage you do is not actually static. It actually is dynamic, as in, how much damage you do for each attack actually changes, even if you're using the same move. So, the way to think of it is, there's a range of damage that you can do when you use a move, and the game kind of randomly rolls where in that range the damage will be. So, whenever somebody says, oh, I got a low roll, that means, like, their damage range that they rolled was low compared to a higher roll they got before, or something like that. So, yeah, you can sometimes notice damage not being consistent, and that's because it's not by design on purpose. There's a random element to even how much damage your attacks do. And wow, I really thought that'd be a 3-hit KO, and it wasn't. Also, another fun fact, in Red and Blue, Poison was actually weak to Bug, and was like, Bug was super effective on Poison, and so instead of me resisting it like I am right now, I'd actually be taking super effective damage if we were playing Red and Blue. Which made Bulbasaur go from taking neutral damage in this game to taking 4 times super effective damage in Red and Blue from Zubats, which makes Zubats really annoying for Bulbasaur in Red and Blue. You need to go through this cave to get to Cerulean City. Alright, Mr. Bugcatcher Robbie, with your Caterpies, bring it on! I'll use Aria and gust you away. Why didn't you evolve your Caterpie, Robbie? What was your strategy? What was the point? Caterpie doesn't learn any more moves. Caterpie literally learns no moves by level up. He only gets TMs and egg moves, I believe. He has to evolve to learn new moves. And there's an evolved, but why didn't you evolve it again? I'll never understand your strategy, Robbie. You're just not making any sense here. Alright, we'll go for another gust, while his Metapod just sits there and looks at you with, like, a kind of depressed look, to be honest. Is Metapod depressed? Does Caterpie go through a phase? That might not be very funny. Caterpie goes through, like, I don't know, I'm just saying, the Metapod does not look happy. The Metapod, for Caterpie to truly blossom into its full potential, it has to go through being a Metapod. There's something profound in that idea. Hey, look, a guy. It's just occurred to me that I didn't talk to I didn't even notice me learning this move somehow. Let's swap that out with Tackle. It's literally just a better move. So I kind of wish I had talked to everybody in Pewter now that I'm thinking about it, because, well, it's not that bad, but technically there's a... Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. There's an item, a key item that you get that I've never really played too much around with, called, like... I don't remember what it's called, but it keeps track of what NPCs say about, like, some of the important characters, like gym leaders, and I kind of want to 100%, like, get all of that. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought, and I've never done that before, so I think it might. I don't know if I have to go back and talk to that guy I just talked to again, but I do know he shows up on there. Anyway, we got Oddish. Let's go for a Gust. It's a 2-shot. Ah, yes. Making my Pidgey smell some Febreze. What a useful attack. Let's go for another Gust. Get your Febreze out of here. I'm gonna kill you with a breeze. Alright, Aria grew to level 15. And next we got Bellsprout. Another Gust. And a one-hit KO. I guess that shows that Bellsprout is more offensive while Oddish is more defensive. Personally, between the two, I much prefer Bellsprout. How do you get out of here? It's so big, I may get lost. Oh, I didn't talk to the scientist dude after I beat him. I must know what he says. Also, now that I say Oddish, it's making me think, do I want to use an Oddish? Because I don't think I've ever really used one. Because I've never really thought it'd be that good. I have to find stronger Pokemon. Where might they be? I never thought they'd be very good. I don't know. But I'm considering it. A Quick Attack. In fact, I might put Quick Attack up. Quick Attack is actually my strongest move on Aria, because Gust is 35 and Quick Attack is 40. So let's have our moves like this. There we go. Yeah, I noticed for some reason that, like, when I was leveling up a little bit, that Zubat gives, like, half the experience that Geodude does. Geodude literally just gives, like, double the experience than Zubat almost, which is kind of weird. I don't know why Zubat is so, like, not full of experience. Also, I know this is the cave that started the whole Zubat meme, and I never understood that because this was my first Pokemon game, so I experienced Mount Moon in here, where Zubat is still the most common Pokemon, but it's only like, I don't know, like 40-ish%, I don't know the exact numbers, maybe 50% at best, and there's still a decent chance of running into Geodude, and a rare chance of running into, like, Paris and Clefairy, but I looked it up, and, like, in Red and Blue, on that first floor, Zubat is at, like, 79%, which is significantly higher, where you really are encountering almost only Zubat at the start, and so that makes a lot more sense of why so many people are always complaining about Zubat, is it's because in Red and Blue it really is almost all the time. At least in the first floor of this cave. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. Oh, you're making money? Can I get in on it? I want some money. You got a Zubat? I've got a Squirtle. It's a very powerful Squirtle, I think. I'm just saying that because I wish it to be true. I don't actually know. I'll make it very powerful, though. Level it up. In fact, you're about to help my Athena evolve. There, right there. It looked like I did half damage to that Zubat, but then the second one looks like it did less. It's because I've got a higher roll the first time and a lower roll the second time, and so that's kind of showing that variance in damage. I think it's only a variance of like 15% maybe, so it's not ridiculous, but I think you can do anywhere from like 85% to like 100% of like damage or something like that. I don't know exactly. That I might have just made that up. Don't hold my word for it. If you're really curious, you can look it up and read about it online. And it'll go into excruciating detail of all the math formulas and everything. Oops. Alright, Athena, water gun. We're not scared of any snakes because we're shooting at it from range. Alright, you're wrapping us. Does damage at the... Oh, that's another thing that's a big difference between this game and the original Red and Blue. Wrap in this game, you hit once for... It's a very weak attack, and then it does, like, I think a 16th of your health at the end of every turn. while also preventing you from switching out. Which makes sense. It's like the Pokemon is wrapped around you and preventing you from switching. Oh, let's hold that thought. Athena is evolving. Oh man. And now she's really a war turtle. The true war turtle goddess. Ah. There's War Turtle. Very cool. Very, very cool. Look at her. She's so cool. She's got bubble. I'm going to put water gun here. There we go. Alright. Also, looking at my stats, my attack is higher. I think Careful might have been a minus special attack, but I still don't really know for sure. Anyway, let's do Sonar up front since he's about to evolve. If you find a fossil, give it to me and scram. An ether. You know, it'd be cool if, like, you actually could give him the fossil. That'd be cool. Alright, I don't think I can two-shot it, but I'll try. Well, now I can. Now I can. Also, I've been getting back into a Pokemon trading card game kick lately. So I've like been playing on. Unfortunately, I've been playing on TCG Live. Unfortunately, I transferred my entire like trading card game online collection over to trading card game online, or to Live. I mean, before I saw the warnings online that you probably shouldn't do that right away. Did you come to explore the cave too? So I've been playing on that, and I also got a Mew VMAX League Battle Deck, and I ordered some singles to make the deck a lot more competitive enough to take to like a weekly tournament or something. And I really want to go and play. I haven't done it before yet, so I'm going to try and see about that, if I can go and play some Pokemon this weekend with my Mew deck. I also bought some cards to make a really gimmicky Kyogre deck and a like a casual like Pikachu deck from Silver Tempest as well, because it was really cheap to buy all the attackers, and I already had like most of the cards I would need. I did not mean to double kick there, but I was just distracted talking about Pokemon cards that I just did it. Alright, there you go, Josh. Losing stinks, it's so uncool. I think that's what he said. I came all the way down here to show off the girls. Dude, the girls are back the way you came. You gotta go over there. Or if you go further, you just run into Hiker Dude and more Team Rocket guys. So, you gotta turn around, buddy. Also, yeah. That's it. Alright, Zubat. I hope that's what I need to level up. There we go. Sonar grew to level 16. What? Sonar is evolving. And he's getting bigger. Look at him. It's Nidorino. Or is it Nidorino? Or is it Nidorino? Or is it Nidorino? I've always said Nidorino, and that's what I will continue to say. Anyway, now that you've evolved, everybody's going to be evolved except for everybody will be evolved one stage once we get Arya to level 18. Unfortunately, this next guy is going to be a job for Athena. Whoa! You shocked me! Oh, you're just some kid. Gosh, that's so embarrassing to get scared by some freaking upstart 11-year-old. Alright, go, Geodude. Go, Athena! Go hit him with the water gun attack! Get him! Haha! Your Geodude fainted to my water type. You should use other Pokemon, man. Did you listen to what I said? I said you should use other Pokemon. You're weak to water. Use something else. Mix up your strategy, your team a little bit. Alright, you half listen to me. I'll take it. But you're still weak to water. and grass, terribly. Water and grass just destroy you. Alright. We get the KO. And we defeat Hiker Marcos. Wow, shocked again. I really didn't see a water type knocking out all my Pokemon coming. Kids like you shouldn't be wandering around here in the dark. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, look, a Moonstone. Alright, let's put Aria up front. We're going to try to get her to evolve. Let's go through here. Look at that little water. That's a cool detail. An environmental detail. I just wanted to appreciate it for a second. And now Aria can safely knock out these Paras, because even though... This is what's silly to me. Even though whether an attack is physical or special is determined by type, they still did have the distinction, like in the programming, to determine whether a move is contact or not. Where Gust is a non-contact physical attack. So I will not activate Effect Spore, because contact only matters for things like Effect Spore. And they still have that distinction, even once they did do the physical special split, where like, if you use Earthquake, that's still a physical attack, but it's not going to, cause contact. You know what? This could go badly, but we'll use Aria. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Alright, I've gotten 2 different advice for kids from 2 different adults back to back. Kids should not be hanging around in the dark, and kids shouldn't be messing around with adults. They could be bad news. Oh, there's the Hyper Fang I warned about, but it missed. That's the downside of Hyper Fang. It only has 85 or 80 accuracy, one of those. In Red and Blue, I think this guy has Eradicate. So I'm happy he doesn't in this game. And Sandshrew is a really cool Pokemon that I cannot get in this game. He is exclusive to Leaf Green, unfortunately. And Bellsprout, who is my preferred grass type for this region, he's also only in Leaf Green. In fact, a lot of Pokemon I really like are only available in Leaf Green. But FireRed is the one I had as a kid, and so that's the one I like more. Oh, what do you say? Pokemon lived here long before people came. Yeah, that's true. Let's use a potion. Also, I did, for those first 2 episodes, I had the audio, like the gameplay audio, on stereo. Or I had it on mono. And before this recording, I switched it to stereo. That probably sounds better to have it on stereo. I had it on mono just because... Well, I'll find out if it's better. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it will be better, but I had it on mono just because I'm recording with only one of the headphones in my ear. I've got the other ear free, so I can hear myself better when I'm talking, how I sound and stuff. But I realized even if it messes up how I hear the game slightly, where I only hear the right ear, it's still the final recording will likely sound better if we're on stereo. So yeah, I don't know how many people would actually care that I just went to explain all that, but yeah, I'm talking about whatever, man. Alright, Zubat, catch this quick attack for the knockout. and that will give a nice amount of experience and level us up to 17. One away from evolving. Another Zubat appears. Let's go for the quick attacks again. The thing about quick attack is even if I run out of power points, I can just switch over to the inferior but only slightly tackle. It only does a tiny bit less damage and has 5% less, is 95 accuracy instead of 100. That's the only, it's not that big of a difference, but it is a difference. Alright, let's go ahead and fight this dude. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. We're trying to get rich on these fossils, man. He's got a Rattata. Let's go, Arya. Alright, quick attack. Beat out Rattata's potential quick attack. Oh, that's not a quick attack. Oof, that's a lot of damage. But we win. Alright, who's next? Another Zubat. Zubato! Uh-oh. Supersonic. Everybody was supersonic racing. Alright, got the next KO. Now I'm mad. You made me mad. Team Rocket will blacklist you. But that's definitely not true. Because someone definitely tries to recruit me later. I'm pretty sure. Zubat returns for another attack. Has anybody ever really stopped to look at Zubat's feet and think, huh, that's a thing it has? Like, imagine if Zubat didn't have those little, like, feet protruding. He'd just look completely different. He'd be more like a Woobat. Just not hairy. That'd just be weird. Oh, did I use a potion? I should have. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine! Super nerd, Miguel. Alright. Quick attack. Let's go for Gust. And that should be a KO. It's a knockout! There we go, we're level 18. Perfect. Next is a Voltorb. Let's switch out to... This looks like a bad idea because I'm a flying type, but I'm pretty sure Voltorb doesn't actually know any electric moves in FireRed at this low of a level. So I should be fine. Alright, let's go for a Confusion. Another Screech. Okay. And the Confusion for the knockout. I think this guy's last Pokemon is a Coughing, and so I've been Screeched twice, so that's a little concerning for this Coughing, but I am super effective, so I might get knocked out if I get hit, but I don't have to get hit because I knocked it out first. There we go. Miguel, you lose. Okay, I'll share. I'm totally not extorting this from him. Oh! Arya is evolving! Yay! I'm gonna be honest. I'm noticing that I just in a more silly, upbeat mood for this so far. At least it feels like that to me than my previous 2 recordings, which were like 2 days ago. And I don't know if that's just like a whim or if it's... I did actually go for a run today, which I hardly ever exercise. I don't know if that has anything to do with my better mood. Maybe. Just an idea. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. Alright. There's the helix. Or the dome. I like Kabutops more. Popularity be damned. So there we go. I'm not religious for the helix religion. Anyway, we got a Geodude trying to cramp our style. With our new evolved Aria, we run away because I'm not fighting a Geodude with a Pidgeotto. Let's switch and put Liberty up front now that everything is evolved. Also, I know I could evolve Sonar again. Oh, far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Alright. So, I know I could evolve Sonar again right now, but the reason I'm not doing it is because the next gym is a water gym, and I think I'd prefer having a pure poison type that's not fully evolved over a fully evolved poison water or poison ground type, so that I don't take super effective damage from the water moves. That's my thinking, at least. I don't think there's an item here. Oh, but there is. Okay. I still checked, and there was one. So there we go. Route 4. Oof. You know what just got kind of latched into my head? There's a part of me that wants to train in Ekans. Despite me knowing they're not very good. And I already have a poison type. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now, teach it. Let me teach it to your Pokemon. Sure. Mega Punch. We can teach it to Athena. Sure. Yeah. I normally would be kind of hesitant to use these move tutors since they're only one use for the entire game, but these moves are moves you're only really going to use early on because of their accuracy being kind of bad. So I'll just get rid of... Withdraw. I'm probably never going to use Withdraw. And Bubble is still kind of useful. That misguided... You better stay away from that misguided fool who trains only his silly kicking over there. Now we are comrades in the way of punching. Alright, but like, I already learned that slapping is the way to go. Anyway. A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. Sure, man. What do you want? Sure. You know what? No. No, I'm not doing this. I'll leave Mega Kick for potential later. They'll come crawling back when you realize the true value of Mega Kick. We'll save Mega Kick. I might never come back for it. I'm never going to come back. I'll just teach it. I'll teach it. Yeah. We'll teach it just to see what he says. We'll go with Mega Kick. We'll have the whole risk-reward. We'll get rid of Bubble. We'll have a whole-on risk-reward. Actually, no, we'll get rid of Tackle. I will never use Tackle. Bubble, because... Yeah, I'll never use Tackle if I have Mega Punch and Mega Kick and Bubble. Bubble will be my weak move to hit stuff with, and I'll just have better normal moves. Now we are soulmates in the way of kicking. You should run before you're seen by that deluded nitwit who trains only simple punching over there. Alright, man, I will stay away. I will never, ever learn any punches from him. No siree. So Athena now literally has normal move, stronger normal move, and then water move, stronger water move. Technically, these punch attacks are like literally stronger. Let's say Mega Punch up front, then water. No. Water Gun. How do I do this? Bubble should be at the bottom because I'm least likely to use Bubble, and then we'll have Mega Punch and Meta Kick. There we go. I do still want Liberty up front. Yeah, okay, I just did. Okay, so anyway, what I was trying to say before. Oh, by the way, if you see this little tiny, it's hard to tell, but there's a little like shadow texture here where it's like a straight line of the darker pixels with it alternating on each side a pixel of like kind of that darker green. That means there's a berry there. If I press A, there's a raspberry. Just a little tip in case nobody knew, and in case somebody didn't know. TMO5 Roar. There's a clip up there we can't get to. Let's go down here. We've got Liberty up front who can put stuff to sleep and see if we can catch an Ekans. Oh, there we go. There's a part of me. There's a real part of me that wants to use an Ekans, although it has to have Intimidate if I'm going to use it. So here's what I'll do. I'll catch this one, and I'll consider catching another one. I know Ekans is bad, but like, he looks cool, right? Maybe no, maybe I shouldn't use an Ekans. I don't know. I kind of want to use an Ekans, man. I kind of want to use an Ekans. Well, man. Don't want to assume. Ekans data was added. It's a very common sight in grasslands. You know, snakes are scary, so wouldn't you want to tame one and take its power for yourself? A Spearow. I don't like you, Spearow, and you don't like me. I'm kind of scared to try to knock you out because of Peck, and I don't think I can one-hit you, so I will not fight. Let's get another Ekans. Oh, there's another Spearow. The Ekans I use has to have Intimidate, though. Alrighty, Ekans. I think you can also find Mankey, Spearow, and maybe Rattata? Maybe Rattata. I'm not sure about Rattata, but I know there's Spearow, Mankey, and Ekans. If you're playing Leaf Green, you cannot get Ekans. Instead, you'll find Sandshrew, which is definitely a better Pokemon than Ekans. I can knock you out, but you don't have Intimidate. You know what? Even though Ekans is bad, Intimidate is still such a useful ability that it still kind of has a niche on my team, even though it'd be a second poison type. I don't know, man. I've just never used Ekans, and it's a cool looking Pokemon, and kind of want to use it. And like I said before, I'm intending to. I'm going to train more than 6 Pokemon. I'm just going to train whatever I feel like training. There is Rattata here, and so having 2 poison types isn't a big deal because I don't have to be using both of them all the time. Once I catch more Pokemon, I can swap my team around as I see fit. Alright, Confusion to knock out this Rattata. Getting some experience. Oh my gosh, another Rattata. I'm running away. No, I'm not. I'm knocking it out. I can't decide. It should be... Oh, there we go. That was worth doing. 97 experience. Again, a Rattata. Level 8. But can we knock out level 8 Rattatas? Let's find out. In one hit, I mean. Not quite. We'll go for a tackle, even though it's a slight risk. There we go. For the knockout. Alright, Ekans, please show your face. I want an intimidating Ekans. Alright. There she is. It's a female. Be intimidate. Alright. We have an Ekans. It's a female. We're gonna sleep powder it. And here we go. Pokeball. Will it catch first try? No, it won't. Alright, we'll try again. We'll throw another Pokeball. Okay, I might need to... I'm stubborn. I'm going to throw one more. If it breaks out again, I'll damage it. There we go. That worked out. Gotcha! Ekans was caught. Okay, funny story. I thought, you know, everybody who's like, oh yeah, Ekans is snake backwards, did you know? And you feel like proud of yourself for like telling someone who didn't know, and it's like, haha. Or Arbok is cobra backwards. Or do you know what Muck is backwards? You know, that kind of funny stuff. So I felt like that, and I was all superior in my Pokemon knowledge. Until I heard just recently the other day, Rotom is motor backwards. I'm such a fool. It's so obvious, and it makes so much sense, and it's so less known, I bet you. I bet you didn't know that. Comment if you didn't know that, please. Or you don't have to, but seriously, that blew my mind. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. The first name that comes to my mind is Jessie, after the anime, because she had an Ekans, but I don't want to do that. What's like a sinister... Okay. What's like a sinister, like kind of snaky... Alright. I just went on this really weird, very quick track of thought to come up with this name. No, that doesn't really fit. I thought Medusa, and then I thought Melia from Xenoblade, because somehow Medusa transitioned to Melia, and then I thought Melly, but that, I don't know, it's not, it doesn't sound sinister or scary enough. Let's see. I mean, we could just name her something like Venomous, or just like, jeez, I'm really struggling here. I want a cool name. What's a very intimidating, like, female? I don't know why I said it like that. I'm trying to think of, like, intimidating, like, badass girls. I thought of Samus, or like, what? Maybe I could name her Samus, or Sam. Name her Sam. Yeah, this is Sam, with the knowledge that it's related to Samus for being intimidating. And she's brave. That sounds like what Samus would be like. Plus attack minus speed is what that does nature-wise. I guess we'll have Poison Sting up front. But yeah, unfortunately, Sam kind of sucks right now. Not very powerful. So we'll have to kind of make her usable. You gotta start somewhere. Alright. Get the little Pokemon Center healing. We'll deposit... we'll deposit the extra Ekans we caught. That was for our living decks. Alright, there we go. And... Technically, here's what's interesting. Even if I am switch training Sam, because she has Intimidate, even switch training is still technically doing, like, I'm still technically... Sam is contributing, even if we're just switch training. So that's kind of cool. Like, oh, he's talking about, have you heard about Bill? Everyone calls him a Pokemaniac. I think people are just jealous of Bill, though. Who wouldn't want to boast about their Pokemon? Okay, I don't want to talk to anybody else, and I don't even want to fight Misty yet. I want to go up here. Let's go in here. Just walk through this guy's house without even saying hi. And there's a rare candy that I wanted to grab. And we'll go back. I believe this guy just talks about what the gym badges do. Only skilled trainers can collect Pokemon badges. I see you have at least one. Those badges have amazing secrets. Did you know? Now then, which of the 8 badges should I describe? None of them, because I don't care. But they do stuff. Alright. Let's go up here. And yeah, I mean, we could probably beat Misty with what we have. Should we do that? Let's do that. Let's just go straight in with Misty, not even talk to anybody, and just see if we can beat her. And if we lose, we lose. Let's do that first. Oh, I just looked at how long I've been recording. So obviously, I've got to leave you on some suspense. This episode was a Mount Moon episode. Yeah. We'll save Misty and what's north of Cerulean next time. So if you want to watch more videos like this, make sure to hit the subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and you'll be notified when the next episode is out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.